In the cobbled back streets of Naples, there's a culinary battle being fought over the birthplace of Pizza Margherita, the world's most loved pizza. Now, if you ask any Italian, they will tell you that Naples is the undisputed home of pizza. Here, every pizza has a story, and some go back hundreds of years. This is the place where legends were born, and no pizza tells its story better than the Margherita. Every ingredient has its place here. They mix tradition and innovation, giving you a pizza that tastes just as good as it looks. Hello friends, today we are going on a delicious journey. We will talk about delicious pizza and how it conquered the world. Have you ever wondered where one of the most famous pizzas in the world comes from? Well, today I will tell you the fascinating story of Pizza Margherita and how it got its name. You will also learn about what makes it so special. And don't forget to stay until the end for a fun fact about pizza. You won't want to miss it. But first, let me ask you a question. What do you think of when you hear the word pizza? Maybe you imagine yourself in a cozy Italian restaurant with friends, enjoying a cheesy slice while discussing your dreams. Or maybe you're at home watching a movie, eating leftovers straight out of the box. Whatever your thought may be, one thing is for sure. Pizza brings happiness to people from all walks of life. So now close your eyes and picture yourself walking down a bustling street in Naples, Italy. The air is filled with the smell of baking bread and tomatoes. Suddenly, you spot a small shop with an old brick oven outside. On the walls, you see photos of happy families enjoying delicious pizzas together. You walk inside and feel welcomed by the friendly staff. On the tables, you notice other customers eating and laughing. You sit down and look at the menu. Simple, fresh ingredients that have been passed down through generations of Italian chefs. Excited to try one of their specialties, you order a traditional pizza margherita, which is topped with fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. As you wait for your pizza, you soak in the atmosphere and realize that this meal is more than just food. It's a chance to connect with family and friends, share stories, and make memories. It's a celebration of life. And now open your eyes. Are you ready to start our journey? Come with me on an unforgettable tour through history. Let us begin. Have you ever noticed that certain foods have unique names? For example, French fries, hamburgers, and tacos. These names often come from the places where these foods were created. Pizza Margherita is no exception. Its name comes from a very important person, Queen Margherita of Savoy, who was the Queen of Italy a long time ago. Back in the days, Naples was a big city just like today, but it was much busier. People from different parts of the world came here because it was such an exciting place. But even though the city was so lively, most people were very poor and didn't have much money. Pizza was one of the cheapest foods in town, made from basic ingredients that everyone could get. It was perfect for grabbing a quick bite to eat while running errands or for sitting down with friends to chat. One day, Queen Margherita decided to visit Naples. She wanted to experience real life in Italy by trying local food, seeing how common people lived, and enjoying their culture. However, the Queen had a problem. All the fancy restaurants she visited before were expensive, and she couldn't just show up without making a reservation. Plus, she was tired of eating the same old dishes with too many ingredients. She wanted to try something different. She had heard about pizzas and how fun and delicious they were. So she asked her staff at a popular pizza shop. Now, in those days, pizza makers used to sell their pizzas on the street or in small shops without a fancy dining area. So finding a good pizza wasn't easy. Many pizza makers in Naples were already famous for their special recipes. Some added unique toppings or sauces to set themselves apart from the rest. But this is where our story begins. A man named Raffaele Esposito was a pizza maker who had worked hard to become the best in his field. His small shop was known throughout the city for its amazing pizza. He was always experimenting in his kitchen, trying to improve his recipe and create the perfect pizza for his customers. One day, he decided to surprise everyone by making a special pizza just for the Queen. When the Queen arrived at the pizzeria, she was impressed by the crowd. This was a good sign, because it meant that this place knew how to make a great pizza. Esposito wanted to make the best impression possible, so he made 3 pizzas, each with a different topping. The first one had garlic, which was very popular in those days. The second pizza had anchovies, which were a special treat for the Queen. The third pizza was a masterpiece, combining fresh tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil. He hoped that the Queen would appreciate the colors of this pizza, which reminded him of the Italian flag, red, white, and green. When the Queen took a bite of this pizza, she immediately fell in love with it. The combination of flavors was something she had never experienced before. It was so different from the fancy dishes she used to eat. She felt like she had discovered a hidden gem in Naples. The Queen was so happy that she decided to give the pizza a name in her honor. From that day on, it became known as Pizza Margherita. After eating the pizza, the Queen continued exploring Naples. She wanted to see more of the city and meet the people who made it so special. Even though she enjoyed the other pizzas she tried in Naples, none of them could compare to the Pizza Margherita. It had a perfect balance of flavors that made her feel like she had found something truly unique. As the years went by, the popularity of Pizza Margherita grew. People from all over Italy started asking for it by name. This made Esposito and his pizzeria famous. Everyone wanted to try the pizza that the Queen had loved so much. The story of how the Queen discovered this delicious pizza spread throughout Italy, and soon the whole country was talking about it. Soon other pizza makers started making their own versions of Pizza Margherita, but none of them could match the original. Esposito's secret recipe was still the best. Esposito continued working in his small shop, making pizzas for everyone who came in. He was happy to share his special recipe with others. In the end, he wanted everyone to enjoy the flavors that had become so popular in Naples. But why did the Queen like Pizza Margherita so much? Well, it was not just because it tasted delicious. For her, it was a symbol of Italy and its people. By eating this pizza, she felt connected to the culture and history of the place she ruled. And now let's talk about what makes Pizza Margherita so special. First, it has a simple yet delicious taste. The flavors are mild and don't overpower each other. Second, it's perfect for sharing. The size of the pizza allows people to try different toppings and enjoy various flavors. Third, it's easy to make, which means you can enjoy it anywhere in the world. Finally, it's a symbol of Italian culture and history. Eating Pizza Margherita is like taking a bite of Italy's rich heritage. This is the end of our story. But remember, the best part is that you can try Pizza Margherita wherever you want. You will always get a taste of Italy, no matter where you are. Now it's time for some fun facts about Pizza Margherita. Did you know that in Naples, Italy, where Pizza Margherita originated, people used to fold the pizza in half to make it easier to eat on the go? They ate it like a sandwich. This is similar to how people eat calzones, which are half-moon-shaped pieces of pizza that are filled with ingredients. Now let's talk about how Pizza Margherita became so popular. Before Queen Margherita tried it, pizza was considered a poor person's food. But after she gave it a try, it gained respect and became a dish for everyone. This shows how open-minded she was, and how important trying new things can be. Well, my friends, our journey through the history and story of Pizza Margherita has come to an end. If you liked this story, hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends. We've explored how this iconic pizza went from a simple street food to a beloved dish all over the world. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the rich history behind this cheesy delight as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. If you're hungry for more adventures, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Until next time, keep exploring and bon appetit.